Hello, this is Mrs. Force. I'm a U.S. history teacher and I'm going to be reading for you your week 13 quiz. Remember, as you're going through, if you have any questions to ask your individual U.S. history teacher, you can pause this recording at any time and resume it once you are ready to move on to the next question. Question number 1. What event started the Cold War? Stalin refused to allow free elections in Eastern Europe, forcing nations to be communist. 2 atomic bombs were dropped on Japan. Stalin was not invited to the Yalta Conference, causing feelings of hatred towards the U.S. Soviet troops invaded the Rhineland, which concerned both Britain and the United States. Question 2. What was the key point of the policy of containment? Keep U.S. troops in Western Germany, prosecute former Nazis in Nuremberg trials, not to let communism expand to any other countries, or to set up alliances in South Asia. Question number 3. What act signaled the beginning of the Korean War? North Korea invaded South Korea. South Korea invaded North Korea. China invaded North Korea. The Soviet Union invaded North Korea. Question number 4. What was the outcome of the Korean War? North and South Korea united to become one democratic country. An initial truce led to a peace treaty that established South Korea as communist and North Korea as a democracy. The United States took the entire peninsula and created a colony. North and South Korea remained separate with the demilitarized zone along the 38th parallel. Question number 5. Which of the items below did not happen after the Soviet Union created their own atomic bomb? A long period of world peace with no fighting anywhere in the world. Fear of mutually assured destruction for both countries. Brinkmanship, or going all the way to the brink of nuclear war between the Soviet Union and the United States. The buildup of personal bomb shelters and drills in case of nuclear weapons launch, which was not happening after the Soviet Union created their own atomic bomb. Question 6. Which was one result of U.S. covert actions in the Middle East that had a significant impact on U.S. foreign policy? Anti-American sentiment in that region. More nations were grateful for U.S. support and involvement. Few know of their existence, so there was little impact. Cool movies based on the life of spies that were located in these areas. Question 7. What was one effect the GI Bill had on American society in the post-war era? Deserving soldiers received medals for their service. Veterans received benefits that allowed them to purchase TVs. More veterans were able to attend college for the first time. The military remained at full force. Question 8. Why did the United States experience an era of prosperity after World War II? New companies profited greatly from the internet through advertisements. Americans were finally able to buy affordable goods manufactured in Europe shortly after the war ended. Foreign investors began buying out American businesses. American factories were not destroyed by the war and were able to increase production to sell to foreign countries. Question 9. Why was there a baby boom during the post-war era? People were conforming to the trend of having children. People wanted the additional tax exemptions offered for having children. With the war over and the economy growing, people were prepared to raise children. With additional government programs in place, people were counting on assistance. And question 10. What factor led to the growth of the suburbs following World War II? City housing had been destroyed during the war and needed to be rebuilt. A migration of whites to the north had created a housing shortage in cities. The federal government offered tax incentives to anyone who moved to the suburbs. Developers built affordable, mass-produced houses in places like Levittown. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please make sure that you're reaching out to your teacher. Make sure that you have a green check for each of these numbers. And when you're finished and ready, click Submit Quiz. Always verify in your gradebook that the grade has been recorded. Good luck, and make sure you reach out to your teachers.